Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to open up the valve body to the 6T70, and inside this valve body I have the tech them off and I have the pressure switches out. I'm going to be rebuilding that later. I have a video on that. We're going to be opening this valve body, going through the valve body, and inside the valve body you're going to have, I believe it's 9 check balls and also 3 accumulators within this valve body. So we're going to open it up one section at a time, mark the check balls, the accumulators. I'll clean everything up, make sure everything is free, and go back together with it. And also I have this again, this output gear, because I did want to share a tip with you guys on this that I forgot to mention, tearing the trans down. So I'll get a little closer onto the bench, onto the valve body, and we will open this up and go through it. Okay, so we're going to start by taking these bolts out. We're going to take this cover off here, and this little aluminum block, they call this the heat sink for the TCM, but let's take these out first. Couple of different lengths, only 2. You got a short one and a long one. Short one goes here, and then the long ones. Okay. And these are probably bonded on here. So, I mean, gaskets come in the kit, but probably not going to be the need to do that. Okay, and the rest of it, we took the cover off. We have another bolt here, and we got 4 more here, and then the valve body should split apart. Okay, the 3 accumulators should be in this section here, and the 9 check balls are in here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to mark where they go. And then you have little dowels here too, which will probably stay. But if they come out easy enough, I'll take them out so I can flat sand it. Alright, so let me get my marker for my center punch here. Okay. Alright, so here's one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8 and 9. I think that was it. I believe there were 9 check balls. Yes. there shouldn't be anything in here. It's in with the 2 dowels. This is the 456. This big one here is a 456 accumulator. That clutch was wiped out, so I'm actually thinking of, it seems like it's got a pretty heavy spring behind it. But let me see how it goes. I was thinking of taking that out and just kind of making sure it's okay. Alright, so let's get this back here. And this is going to have 3 accumulators and springs in it. Let's see if we can get these out. Okay, let's get this one out. These come in the kit, so if they break, which they probably will, then we'll put new ones in. Well, ended over there somewhere. So let's take this off here. Okay, we got 1, 2, we got 3. Okay. Very, very small. I'm going to mark them first. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. That is what they look like. And there are 3 of them. Should all be the same. Okay. See if these dowels come out so I can flat sand. If not, I'll leave them in, but they come right out. Just squeeze it a little bit, make it easier. Okay. Okay, let's get the stone. Alright, so I'm going to continue with the flat sanding. I'm going to clean everything up and get rid of the oil, and then we'll put everything back together and finish it up. And again, I have another tip for you on this transfer gear, output transfer gear. And that's it. So give me a few minutes. Let me just clean all this stuff up, get rid of the oil, and I'll be right back. Right, so everything is all cleaned up and ready to go. And one thing I did want to look at to make sure it's okay, this here is the 456 accumulator. So it's not that bad to look at. So I'm just gonna take the plate off. Here is the spring, and just to make sure the piston looks okay, because that clutch was wiped out, clutches and steels. All right, everything looks good here. Okay, then we can start assembling. All right, so we'll do this first, and I have new pieces to put in that come in the kit. Those plastic ones that I broke, taking it apart. Okay, so we got the accumulators. We got 1, 2, and 3, so we're gonna put those back. Okay, and I will leave this one for that. Okay, so let me just leave this like this for now. Actually, looks like it's lined up pretty good. Right hammer, tap this down. Okay, we can move this aside for a moment. Okay, it's like the main section here with the 9 check balls. But we're going to put our dowels in. Let me just bring it down a little bit. Oops, sorry. Okay. You have the 9 check balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Okay. This is going to go there we go. Alright, so I'm going to do this like from the bottom piece up because all the bolts go in the top. Alright, so we have this and this here. This. Okay, looks good. we have our section with the 3 accumulators. And we got a bolt to go in here. And there's this one. But what we're going to do put them all in, because I do have to tighten this one. Alright, these are, I think, about 100 inch-pounds. Okay, so that's good. And then we'll put this back. And this is going to go like that. Get this thing lined up. Okie dokie. Okay, so this is the valve body. It is all done. And then of course the Tecum is going to go right on top of here and bolt to this. And that's it for the valve body. Okay, so one tip I did want to share with you guys on this. Getting this ready here. I got this all built up. And of course this is the input shaft here. And this is going to go through the input shaft. I changed the seal here. But inside here, there is a bushing. Okay, and if this bushing inside here is worn, it can produce a 741 code. So I just wanted to, I forgot to mention that when I was tearing this down, and I like to try to get, you know, all that technical stuff across. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And these 2 apply holes here, one is converter apply, one is release. Again, seal here and bushing. The only thing is, I honestly don't know, because I never had to change it, if the bushing is available separately or if this whole piece would have to be bought. That I honestly do not know. But the ones that I've done and I've checked were always okay. But there are field reports out there of this bushing wearing causing a 741 code. So I did want to let you guys know about that. And I guess that's about it. So we did the valve body. Let me get rid of this. And now what I'm going to do, like again, I already have the video on it. I'm going to do the Tecum pressure switches, and I'm going to bolt, well actually I'm not, I'm going to put this up and then I'll put the Tecum up, but I'm going to do the pressure switches now to complete that, and then put this unit together, because this thing needs to go back in the car. The guy's waiting for it. Alright guys, so I guess that is about it for this 6070 valve body. Let's see, anything else? Nah, really nothing else I can think of at the moment. Alright guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.